Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Learn English.
Hey, Jessica. Hi, everyone listening. Today we have a really delicious topic.
We do, and just thinking about it is already making me hungry. We're going to be talking all about food, specifically our favorite foods and meals in English.
Yeah, from breakfast to dinner, and of course, we can't forget dessert. So, if you're hungry right now, well, this episode might make it worse, or maybe better, depending on how you look at it.
Definitely. So, where should we start, Daniel? The beginning of the day?
Let's do it. Breakfast, the most important meal of the day, or so they say. What about you, Jessica? Are you a big breakfast person?
It depends. During the week, I'm usually in a rush, so it's something quick, like a bowl of oatmeal with some berries or maybe just some Greek yogurt with granola.
Right. Something easy you can just throw together.
Exactly. But on the weekends, I love a big breakfast. We're talking the whole spread. Pancakes with maple syrup, maybe some scrambled eggs, and definitely crispy bacon.
Ooh, crispy bacon is the best. There's a big debate, crispy versus chewy bacon.
Oh, it has to be crispy for me, no question. What about eggs? How do you like your eggs?
That's a good question. If I'm making them at home, scrambled is the easiest. But if I'm at a restaurant, I might get them fried, sunny side up, where the yolk is still runny.
Perfect for dipping your toast in.
Exactly. See, I'm the opposite of a weekend breakfast person. I almost never eat a big breakfast. For me, it's just coffee, a big mug of black coffee, and maybe a piece of toast with butter.
Just black coffee? Oh, I could never do that. I need some actual food to get my brain working?
I guess the caffeine gets my brain working. But yeah, on the rare occasion I go out for breakfast, I'm all about a good omelet, stuffed with cheese, mushrooms, spinach, onions, just loaded up with everything.
That sounds amazing. So we have some classic breakfast words here: oatmeal, yogurt, pancakes, bacon, and different ways to cook eggs: scrambled, fried, and we could also say poached or boiled. Lots of great vocabulary already.
For sure. So moving on a little later in the day, what does lunch usually look like for you?
Lunch is my practical meal, I guess. I almost always pack a lunch for work. It saves money and, it's usually healthier.
That's so smart. I have the best intentions on Sunday night. I think, okay, this week I'm going to meal prep, but then I rarely do.
I know that feeling. The key is to make it easy. My go-to is just making extra dinner the night before. Leftovers are the easiest lunch.
Leftovers are the best. They taste better the next day sometimes, I swear.
They really do. The flavors all meld together. But if I don't have leftovers, I'll make a big salad with lots of veggies and maybe some grilled chicken or a simple sandwich. You can't go wrong with turkey and avocado.
Oh, that's a good combo. So you're not an eating out kind of person for lunch?
Not usually. What about you?
I pretty much always eat out. I'm a creature of habit. There's a little deli near my office, and I probably go there 3 times a week. I just grab a sandwich or a bowl of soup. Especially in the winter, a hot bowl of tomato soup is perfect.
Oh, tomato soup with a grilled cheese sandwich to dip in. That's top tier comfort food.
The absolute best. But yeah, at the deli, I usually get a big Italian sandwich with ham, salami, provolone cheese, lettuce, onions, and that oily vinegar dressing. It's a heavy lunch for sure. I definitely feel sleepy around 2 p.m.
The food coma. I get it. So for lunch, we have words like leftovers, salad, sandwich, soup, and you mentioned a deli, which is a great word for a place that sells sandwiches, meats, and cheeses.
Exactly. All right, so the main event, dinner. I feel like this is where the best food happens.
Oh, 100%. Dinner is my favorite meal. I love cooking, taking my time, maybe putting on some music. It's how I unwind from the day.
Totally. Okay, so what is your ultimate go-to favorite dinner to make?
Ooh, that's tough. I think my favorite comfort food dinner is homemade mac and cheese. And I'm not talking about the kind from a box. I mean making a real creamy, cheesy sauce with like sharp cheddar and then baking it with breadcrumbs on top so it gets all crispy.
Okay, you have to stop. That sounds incredible. My mouth is literally watering.
It's the best on a cold or rainy day. It feels like a hug in a bowl. What about you? Your ultimate dinner?
Well, I love eating out for dinner, trying new restaurants, but if I'm cooking, I'm a huge fan of Mexican food. So for me, it's tacos. I love making spicy shredded chicken and then putting out all the toppings, shredded cheese, fresh salsa, sour cream, and homemade guacamole.
A taco bar. That's so fun, and everyone can make their own exactly how they like it.
Exactly, it's interactive. But I also love a simple pasta dish, like a good spaghetti bolognese. You let the meat sauce simmer for hours, it makes the whole house smell amazing.
That's a classic for a reason. What's your favorite type of cuisine to eat at a restaurant?
Ooh, I think my favorite is Thai food. I love the balance of flavors. A good Penang curry with coconut milk, it's so rich and fragrant.
Yes, I love Thai food too. The flavors are just so complex. A little sweet, a little savory, a little spicy. Perfect.
Okay, my stomach is officially rumbling now, but we are not done. We cannot be done until we talk about the best part, dessert.
No way. You gotta have dessert. Do you have a sweet tooth, Daniel?
Oh, huge sweet tooth. It's my weakness. After dinner, I'm always looking for something sweet.
Me too. My absolute favorite is, and this is simple, a warm chocolate chip cookie, maybe with a scoop of vanilla ice cream.
You can't argue with that. It's a perfect combination. For me, it has to be ice cream. Any time of year. I don't care if it's freezing outside, I can always eat a bowl of ice cream.
What's your go-to flavor?
Probably anything with caramel, like a salted caramel swirl or something. Or cookie dough. You can't go wrong with chunks of cookie dough in your ice cream.
Both excellent choices. We should also probably mention some other desserts like cake for birthdays or pie, especially around the holidays.
Right, all the good stuff. And what about snacks? If you get hungry between meals, what do you reach for?
I try to be healthy, so like an apple with peanut butter or a handful of almonds. But sometimes you just need a bag of salty potato chips, you know?
I know exactly what you mean. That salty, crunchy craving. For me, it's pretzels. A perfect, simple snack.
Well, I think we have successfully covered every meal of the day and made ourselves and probably our listeners incredibly hungry.
Mission accomplished. We covered a ton of great food vocabulary today, from breakfast foods like pancakes and oatmeal to lunch items like sandwiches and leftovers.
Right, and we talked about different cuisines like Italian and Mexican, and of course, the most important course, dessert, with ice cream, cookies, and cake.
It's all important. We'd love to hear from you, our listeners. What is your favorite food or your favorite meal? You can let us know.
Please do. We'd love to read your answers. But that's all the time we have for today. Thanks so much for tuning in to Let's Learn English.
We'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.